Hey everyone, and welcome to my first series on the channel. In this series, I'm going to be putting together a combo for every glove within a glove type and then eventually compiling them all into one large video. For our first part, we're going to be making a combo for every driver glove. And as per the suggestion of VSVBWR in the comments, I'm going to throw in a gun skin suggestion for some combos, but not all of them. I'm also going to keep it real with you all. Some of these were absolutely rough to figure out, so hopefully you enjoy them. As always, this list will be from the cheapest to the most expensive, but before we get onto the list, consider dropping a like or a sub if you end up enjoying the combo. Regardless, onto our list for today. So for our first combo, we have the Convoy gloves in minimal wear priced at about $93. Paired with the Nomad DD Pats in minimal wear priced at about $123. Your total for this combo should be about $216. So despite this being the cheapest combo in the video, I honestly expected it to look way worse given that no knife skin goes too perfectly with the Convoy gloves, but I also think this one has just enough matching colors to mostly make it work. Not to mention with a lot of these cheaper combos, you'll at least be able to get them with next to no scratches, so this one is a surprisingly decent combo as a result. Now, a gun suggestion I have for this one would be the AK-47 Uncharted, especially since you can get one in factory new for about 88 cents, and it pairs decently with the brown on these gloves. For our second combo of the video, we have the Racing Green gloves in minimal wear priced at about $76, paired with the Gut Knife Lore in minimal wear priced at about $152. Your total for this combo should be about $228. So, guys, I'm gonna be entirely honest, this is probably my least favorite combo I've made yet, but it weirdly works. I'm not too big on the gut knife for one, but then you also have the Racing Greens being one of the ugliest shades of green, but luckily with the lore finish on the gut knife, the handle here matches pretty well with the Racing Greens as a result, so you at least get some synergy going there. I don't fully recommend this combo in the slightest, but I guess if you like pickles or something, maybe consider this one, because like the Gut Knife Lore's handle kind of looks like a pickle, so I guess that's a little funny. For our next combo, we have the Queen Jaguars in minimal wear priced at about $110, paired with the Skeleton Safari Mesh in field tested priced at about $187. Your total for this combo should be about $297. Another strange one here, but let me explain my thought process. So the Queen Jaguars are nice, but they have this weird green on them that's kind of ugly, honestly. It makes it so most things don't match too well with these gloves, unfortunately, but the saving grace of this weird green is that if you get a safari mesh knife, specifically something that can blend in with a glove like a skeleton knife, you can have some slight color matching there at the very least. Now, my personal recommendation with the safari mesh pattern here is try and get a pattern that has a bit more of the lighter part of the pattern on the blade so that it matches a little better than if you were to get the dark part. Now, surprisingly, I do have a gun skin recommendation for that one, and it's a super cheap one as well. I personally think the Deagle Mutter matches pretty decently with these gloves, and you can get it in factory new for only 39 cents, so it's super easy to get. For our next combo, we have the Overtakes in minimal wear priced at about $140, paired with the Falchion Tiger Tooth in factory new priced at about $198. Your total for this combo should be about $338. This combo is pretty straightforward, just roughly matching different shades of yellow on the Tiger Tooth with the Overtakes. I personally like the Overtake gloves as they were my first ever pair of gloves in this game, and I just love the Tiger Tooth finish. Nothing too crazy to explain here, honestly, although I do have a potentially interesting suggestion for a gun skin to pair with this combo, and that is the AK-47 Phantom Disruptor in minimal wear, priced at about $4.39. I don't know if many people have thought of putting this skin together with the Overtakes, but I think they match amazingly. You have all these different shades of brown and yellow on the gun that match fantastically with these gloves, and the different pieces of light blue on the gun don't clash too hard against the gloves at all, which makes this a very good addition to this combo in my opinion. For our next combo, we have the Black Ties in field tested, priced at about $179, paired with the Huntsman Vanilla priced at about $200. Your total for this combo should be about $379. This is another fairly straightforward but great combo in my opinion. Just very simple black and white gloves paired with the darker gray knife, that being the Vanilla Huntsman. The black tie gloves in general are also just very clean and can easily pair with a lot of loadouts since it's very basic and neutral colors. Not too much to say about this combo as well, but I also have another great suggestion for a gun skin here. This time it's the AK-47 headshot in minimal wear, priced at about $15.64. I personally love how this skin pairs with the gloves, since all the main lettering on the graffiti is white, but then the rest of the skin is so colorful and it contrasts beautifully with these gloves. As well, the base color of the headshot is this like gray color, and it really helps bring it all together. For our next combo, we have the Lunar Weaves and Field Tested, priced at about $119, paired with the Bayonet Knight in minimal wear, priced at about $261. Your total for this combo should be about $380. Last video I paired these gloves with a Night Striped knife, but I do think the Night finish can also look great with these, since the handle is just about the same shade of blue as on these gloves. As well, as much as I like the M9 bayonet, I do think the bayonet can be a good middle ground for getting some flashy animations and some great finishes without reaching the extra expensive prices of the M9. So I chose the regular bayonet here for that particular reason. Overall, while this is mostly just a variant on my previous combo with these gloves, I think it is still great. And a great gun skin to consider for this one as well is the Op Atheris in minimal wear, priced at about $4.47. Not only is this a fantastic op skin where the blues on it go great with these gloves, you can also get it in fairly low float for fairly cheap. For our next combo, we have the Diamondbacks in minimal wear, priced at about $119, paired with the Kukri Scorched in minimal wear, priced at about $183. Your total for this combo should be about $382. So I've already shown this combo before, just with the Talon knife instead of the Kukri, but I still highly advocate for this combo. It's not the most perfect color matching or anything, but you're essentially putting together two fairly underrated skins, so you get two decently cheap skins relative to what other skins on these knives and gloves are worth. And because of that, I think these two pair together nicely. For our next combo, we have Rezan the Red in minimal wear, priced at about $164, paired with the Huntsman Slaughter in minimal wear, priced at about $270. Your total for this combo should be about $434. We have two red combos in this video, and they're both back to back. Now, I'll be honest, these gloves are far from the best, since they just have an awkward enough shade of red to where they don't match perfectly with Slaughter knives, but they also match even worse with the Crimson Web finish, so ultimately I decided to go with the Slaughter Huntsman as a result. It matches closely enough, and with the black handle, it goes decently with the black accents on these gloves at least. I also struggled to see if any gun skins went with these gloves, but surprisingly I found one I think is great, that being the Glock 18 Vogue in minimal wear, priced at about $3.90. It's not perfect, but I think with the way the Glock is held and the way the purple to red gradient on this skin goes, it manages to be in a roughly similar enough shade near the gloves to match surprisingly well. For our next combo, we have the Crimson Weaves and Field Tested, priced at about $227, paired with the Stiletto Slaughter, priced at about $453. Your total for this combo should be about $680. So yes, I did indeed put both red gloves with the Slaughter knife. However, I think this one's way more justified because with the Crimson Weaves, it has brown accents, and that goes perfectly with the brown handle on the Stiletto knife. So this one ends up matching a hell of a lot better than our previous red combo, and that's kind of it. For our next combo, we have the King Snakes in Field Tested, priced at about $298, paired with the Vanilla Talon, priced at about $429. Your total for this combo should be about $727. We've definitely been getting up there in terms of price, but this is one of those where at the very least, despite the price, it's just great all around. The handle on the Talon already matches pretty well with the King Snakes, especially on the inspecs when you're looking at the inner palms, and I don't think you can get anything that matches absolutely perfectly with the King Snakes, so I think this combo is as close as you can get, and it ends up being pretty damn great. Now, for our second to last combo of the video, we have the Imperial Plaids in Field Tested, priced at about $270, paired with the Butterfly Freehand in Field Tested, priced at about $796. Your total for this combo should be about $1,066. Damn, these are getting expensive as shit, huh? Well, let's go over a couple things here. So for one, I wanted to make a combo with the Imperial Plaids that was less common, and when looking through skins, I realized you can't really pair the freehand with anything else, so I thought these were nice. Not to mention, with how busy the freehand skin is, you can get away with a lower float on the butterfly knife compared to other skins, so at the very least you get this fantastic color matching between the knife and gloves, and not to mention it's also a butterfly knife. Like, dude, I can never get enough of these inspecs. Now, I will be honest, the gun skin recommendation I have here is a little bit of a joke pick, but it's also not. With these gloves, you get amazing color matching with the Op Lightning Strike, although that would cost you about $479 for factory new, so I'm not sure how much I can recommend that, but damn if it doesn't look pretty fucking good though. And for our last and most expensive combo of the video, we have the Snow Leopards and Field Tested, priced at about $377, paired with the M9 Black Laminates, priced at about $722. Your total for this combo should be about $1,099. I know, it's crazy expensive, especially considering we were at like the $200 range back at the start, but this is probably the absolute best black and white combo you could probably get in the game. Not only does the black laminate finish look great on the M9, despite the field tested wear on the Snow Leopards, the wear isn't as noticeable compared to something like the King Snakes, since the scratches and wear on it are white, so it ends up looking far cleaner as a result. And of course, the black and white between the knife and the gloves go perfectly with each other, especially the handle with the black laminate finish. And for my last gun skin recommendation, I chose the AK-47 Vulcan, which is priced at about $194 for field tested. This skin goes pretty nicely with these gloves, and although I considered something like the Asimov, I ultimately chose the Vulcan since the gun is a bit more covered in black and gray, which contrasts nicely with the gloves. Not to mention, even though there is that little bit of blue, it doesn't go badly with them either. And alright, that was a lot of combos for today, but it is done. I hope you guys enjoyed. So far, this is definitely the most time and effort I've put into one of these videos, so I'd greatly appreciate it if you could drop a like and even subscribe. Either way, I'll be back next week with part 2 of this series. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Alright, take care everyone. Have a good one.